dude.
It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. The heart of Massachusetts should be freedom, justice, and liberty. Freedom led pilgrims to Plymouth Bay. Salem trials had justice too late. The sons of liberty spilled the tea, and then the redcoats spilled their blood. The shot heard around the world rang out from the Bay State. Boston strong and ready to defend. It's where revolution started and end. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. Quincy Market, Freedom Trail, Charles River, Boston Harbor, Bunker Hill, Griffin Wharf, Fenway Park, Old North Charge. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day.
Morning.
Boom.
Boy, I love that. I love that opening. She's so talented, huh?
I was actually shaking my head behind the thing there.
Yeah.
And hey, what happened to the last show we did when I was doing the eardrums? I don't think it ever got put up. I think we had a copyright.
No. Yeah, we got. Yeah.
I'm kind of glad because I went off on the eardrums because I love Van Halen. Just so you know, big Van Halen.
We can do that on the other channel. The other channel, we can do that stuff on.
Yeah, maybe we'll play around with it, man. Because I can air drum and air guitar like nobody's business. Just so you know, I can bring it.
All right.
Anyways, I haven't been on a while, man. So how you been?
Just came back from vacation. Come on now, you get caught up.
I know. I actually got stuck out there for a couple extra days. There was a big storm that got the seas all turned up, so I was out there for an extra 3 days.
Listen, did you go fishing when you were out there?
I did.
Did you catch anything?
Always.
Nice on the jig.
Always.
Nice.
A
Jig,
deadly
man.
dick. If you know what a deadly dick is, yeah. So yeah, the Albies were out there and the Bonitos.
Yep. They
I
pull you
went full
around.
wheel- Oh yeah, I went full
Isn't that
wheel.
the best in the world, man? They just fuck into them and they just.
Oh yeah, there's nothing like fighting. Yeah. So I had 30-pound test and it was an 8-foot rod and it was a lot of fun.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Awesome.
But my spot got blown up. People found out. Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Yeah. So I went down to my spot, and that was like the third car there. I was like, oh shoot.
Now they know.
Yeah.
Well,
and but I found another spot. I went forward. I took the Bronco out the sand and went out to the North Light, and I found this little corner and some sand. I had a bunch of seals are out there, so I know there's fish there, and I'm ready. I'm ready. And I didn't spend too much time fishing. We had a lot of wildlife going through the backyard, so the dogs were going crazy with the deer, and there was turkey and pheasants and stuff. Because there's no natural predators in Block Island.
There's nothing out there, right?
No, and they actually want you to come out there and hunt and cull the herd.
Well,
and actually,
you have to, kind of. Otherwise, the whole herd suffers.
Yeah, well, because I was talking to another person, and they go, "Yeah, I had like a white deer in my." I go, "Yeah, it was a piebald."
Albinos.
Yeah, so they're inbreeding already on the island.
Really?
Usually you get that inside of like an airport, fenced-in airport, which they have there as well, and they just kind of mate because they're stuck there.
Right.
But this person goes to me, "Hey, Mike, we're on an island." I go, "Yeah, you're right. There's only so many that can go around, right?"
True. Wow.
And I just I saw a lot of mama deers, not so many bucks, but they actually extended the deer season for like a couple extra weeks and stuff, and a lot of apple trees. I had a wild.
They love apples. Love apples. Oh my God.
Yeah, so I had an apple tree and a pear tree in the back of my yard, and they were just there all day.
Oh yeah,
and my dogs are just going ape shit.
Oh, I can imagine.
I had them on leashes and stuff, so I wouldn't let them go out there because Bertie would just go. She'd chase that thing into the woods and just keep going. So I was afraid of that because it's who knows where she'd go. But my little one, Edie Moo wouldn't do that. But so we took beach walks, went to the beach. Like literally one day I'm out on the beach with the tent and sand, and then the next week I'm got a sweater on. I was like, "This is what are you gonna
New
do?"
England. That's New England. That's kind of what we're about, right?
Yeah, it was cool though. It was Pride weekend out there. The whole island for that weekend was sold out. You couldn't get a room.
Really?
You could not. There was 11 weddings out there that weekend.
What?
11 weddings.
Dude, yeah. That's like a lot, man. That's
place
where do you put all the people?
There's so many there's so many houses and small little like bed and breakfast place. Like there's the Spring House, the National, there's there's all kinds of places you can have, and it's all in the water. I mean, you just got great pictures. Yeah. So a lot of people that grow up there or summer there, they want to get married there.
I can understand that. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So now you got a storm coming in, and they're trying to get off the island, and no
people trying to get on and trying to stay.
Oh,
yeah, I can understand that.
But the airport was running, so people was actually flying in from Port Judith. It was crazy. I was laughing my ass off, man, because I've been stuck out there twice in 2 years now. It was crazy, but we're gonna do a month next year. That's what
you don't gotta get stuck. You just be there.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Solves the problem getting stuck, doesn't it?
Yeah, if when you take a 2-week vacation, you really go to the next level. The first week, you're like, you gotta do what you gotta do, and then you gotta pack and go.
Yep.
But then
if you even unpack. Right. Yeah.
Right. And then then the second week, you kind of like, wow,
getting into it.
Yeah. So I had a good time. I'm glad to be back though. I'm glad I didn't miss too much. I was kind of staying tuned. I tried to log on and have do some stuff with you, but it was just really the dogs are barking, and I kind of wanted to decompress. I just wanted to do some surfing, get some body surfing in, and whatever. Do my thing. I saw a couple of whales that were washed up, which was interesting. Yeah.
Really?
Cool. Yeah.
Them things explode. You know that, right?
Oh, it's gross.
Yeah.
They stink, dude. They absolutely
horrible.
stink.
People don't. That's decomp.
Yeah, people standing on it.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Yeah, but I don't know what happened to them. Like, did they eat some of the windmill, or did they get hit by a boat, or? And there was a Japanese fishing boat out there that go after whales, and they literally will bring the whale on, take what they need off it, and just dump the carcass.
Yeah, it's not that. The reason that I'm told that the whales die is their inner ear gets punctured. Now whales can dive like thousands and thousands of feet, better, like more than a human, like way deeper than a sub. So the inner ear and stuff is very attuned. The nuclear submarines that are running the new radar and the pinging destroys it. It messes up their inner eardrum, and they can't function as a whale going up and down, chasing their source, so they die.
Ton of sharks too.
Oh yeah. Don't let people know that. People love the beach until they find out there's a baby seal that was just not there anymore.
Well, with the seals, there's sharks, right?
Yeah.
So we're 16 miles off of Point Judith, but you're only like 15 miles away from Long Island.
These are the sharks that eat people too. These are like the great white sharks.
They are.
And people love the beach. I hear women say, "I love the beach." I say, "Oh, you want to go watch some baby seals get eaten?" No.
So in between Block Island and Long Island, there's 15 miles. It's like a nursery for great whites.
Yeah.
They're all like 8-footers and 9-footers in there. Yeah. Everywhere. And people are out in the ocean. Ah, great. This is great. Yeah. Don't go too far. And the water's 70 degrees.
They just listen, up to your knees is more than enough. That's all they need.
I go into a couple of waves. I ride a couple of waves.
Oh, yeah. And you're dressed in all black like a seal, maybe?
Oh, yeah. I am.
Nice.
Stupid.
The things you do on your head, Mike.
The things you do for a rush, adrenaline rush.
So wow. Games till someone gets bit by a shark.
Right. Well, thank goodness no one did. But yeah, it was busy down there, man. Had some good food, met some good people, and just slept, took nap, whatever. Do whatever, Yeah. We had the Bronco. We had another car out there. We had some friends come out and visit. It was
sweet.
Yeah.
Bronco must have been a friggin' perfect utility vehicle to get around out there. I mean, people must have saw that and just drooled over it. Said that's it.
Oh yeah, waving, stopping us.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
If we're at the supermarket, people walk right up to me. What is it? What's going on with this thing?
Nice.
I must have told the story like 10 times, and people are like, yeah, all right, man, all right.
Wow.
Yeah, it goes. That thing does go anywhere.
It'll up a wall.
No stopping that motherfucker.
Nope. Just put it in low gear. It'll just
And,
point.
yeah, I am going to put headers
go.
on it. I'm going to put headers on it this
Yeah?
winter. Oh yeah.
Okay. You gonna do it?
No, I'm going to have a mechanic do it.
Oh, okay. I say if you're gonna do it, we can.
I mean, I'm not that guy. I told you.
Yeah, I know. I
I
But
don't care how the clock
lift the
works.
motor a little bit. You should take the motor mount out and lift the motor up, and you can get that exhaust
You can do,
off, and you can put the new header on.
Yeah, I'm not that guy.
Oh, Mike, that's got plenty of room. It's so easy. You may have to disconnect like the input for the driver shaft. I mean the steering column, the drive shaft's below. It should got to clear that. Yeah,
well, you know more than I do.
Yeah,
you know,
it'll sound way better.
I know.
You'll know that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I told you, I don't care how the clock works. Just tell me what time it is.
Yep, that's all. Make it work. As long as the clock works, we're good to go.
Right. So what do you want to talk about? What's going on? We had a good week.
You know, in Puerto Enrique, that kind of still sticks with me, man. I don't know what it is. The guy was like,
you got buried yesterday, right?
Yeah.
What broken vertebrae in the neck? I mean, that throws me off for a bit. You know, how do you get punched so hard that you break 3 vertebrae in the back of your neck?
Mike, the ones that got broken aren't even the ones you break in a car accident.
Right. They were up high, right? In the base of the yeah. So do you think we're ever going to find out what really happened?
No. They have every single cadet in there signing NDA.
Yeah, non-disclosure. Yeah, I heard that. I didn't know that when they go in there, they got to sign those.
They had them sign another one too, so that now if anything gets out, they know where to go. Right back to them. Talk about ultimate control over the rest of their future.
Who wants that job?
They're starting the job off right.
Who wants that job?
No.
Wow.
And the thing is it's funny because when you're younger, you think, oh, I want to be a cop. I want to be a cop. I want to help people. I want to be a cop. I want to be a cop. Right.
Right. Yeah.
It ain't nothing to do with that. That's
not
the job.
What you did. That's what you did. You said, that's what I want to be. I want to be that guy.
It's in my yearbook.
And then you got there and you're like, this is not what I signed up for.
No. I should go change tires on the side of the road. That's what I should. That's what I thought it was.
And then you're like, it's all about the money, and I didn't quite understand it. I'm like, what do you mean about the money? And then the whole thing with Gallagher, and there's a couple of good people on YouTube right now that posted something about the audit just recently. I posted it. That blew my mind. Blew my mind how much money. I mean, Gallagher makes more than the president. He makes more than the fucking president of the United States. What?
In Canton. And you guys are paying for it. How?
Right.
How?
Right. And then, this lady brought up,
the chief's got an $8 million house. $8 million.
Is it $8 million?
No, I'm sorry. 2.8, right? 1.8 was it 1.8? 1.8 million. Yeah. Mike.
I know.
There's just so many zeros on the end of that, Mike. This is Canton, right? This isn't like Boston.
Right. And then they want to shut down this audit and make it as hard as it can, right, for us, which I'm like, that's just a big red flag for me.
Think about that. You got the people in charge not wanting you to look behind the curtain.
Right. And it's our money.
It's your money. Well, it's what you think. It's what you're being alluded to. You think it's yours. Technically it is. But, you know.
Well, if you get a chance to watch this video about the audit, and I think Mike from the Young Jerks is going to actually have a person that doesn't even want to bid on the contract because it's such a waste.
Oh my God, yes.
Of energy. So that to me is interesting that he actually has the person that wrote the company is a well-known company that does audits. This is what they do for work,
and they passed.
They passed.
Mike, that's bad.
Yeah.
This is what they do. Like, this should be easy to them. All right, we did this before. Just we have a template. We know what we got to do. Got to do this. Blah blah blah. They don't even want anything to do with it.
Nope.
They don't want the money.
Nope.
Think about that. A business that's in business of making money doesn't want to make money on this one
because of the handcuffs that are going on them about what they can and cannot do. They feel they can't be effective and give what the people need to make a judgment here because this committee is handcuffing what they can look at and what they can look at.
Right. And isn't that
Bullshit.
against what the
Bullshit.
audit is? An audit
Right.
is an
So
unbiased look at the evidence
when
of.
we voted, yeah, when we voted 903 to 800.
Yep.
In my mind, it was completely different from what was going to happen. I didn't know there was going to be a board set up like this. I just thought we were going to take the $200,000. We're going to put it out to bid, and we're going to pick somebody. It's
Yep.
really simple.
They
But
they think they know better than you because there has to be a board set up so that they can approve or disapprove what they want in or out of the bid, not what you asked, and not what the people voted for. It's what they want.
Yeah, and Scotland. Who's this guy Scollins that's picking the board, and you get actually asked to leave the meeting along with Rita? I mean, come on. Then you have Sean step up like that and say that speech.
He wasn't even there. He was driving. He drove from his house. He got in his car and said, "I'm going up there right now," and he did.
He did.
What a stand-up type of guy that is.
Yeah,
I mean, he cares so much, and I actually went and thanked him for that.
I did too.
He cares so much about the town. He stopped what he was doing. I'm going to go deal with this.
Yeah.
And man, that is such
a lot of
refreshing thing to see, you know?
Yeah. That, not all heroes wear capes, man. And he's a good guy, and
great
kudos
guy.
to him. Yeah, kudos to him for just going up there and saying what everybody was thinking.
Yeah.
Everybody that was watching that was like, what is this guy McCarthy doing to these people by belittling them? Kathleen Howley, the other gentleman that was sitting there, and all they wanted was answers. And ask the right questions, and why is this being allowed, and what are we doing here? And McCarthy was just like steamrolling them, and I'm chair, and that's how it's going to be, and you're out of here for asking a question.
The way they treated Kathleen.
Oh man!
Listen, from a man to a woman,
as a person,
yes,
as a person, right?
But as that whole interaction, we can do without that.
No,
he needs to go, not her. She's fine. He needs to go.
How do we do that though? That's the thing I run into. This is the red tape bureaucratic bullshit that I can't stand.
There's got to be a way. There has to be a way. I mean, anybody out there know? Is there a petition?
Right.
We go door to door. I mean, I don't understand that whole position and how he even got there. I don't know how's that even happen.
I'm hearing that Chris Albert doesn't even live in Canton. He lives in Easton, above the breakfast place, daughter's
something like that, right?
Yeah, the daughter's something, farmer's daughter. He lives above the farmer's daughter.
So if there was like a security camera set up, like outside, out in public view, and it recorded every time that someone went in and out of the house, they would know that he doesn't live in Canton.
Yeah, and he's using the address of an old address of
oh, come on.
Short and Shiny.
Of course, the police would investigate that. They investigate signatures on a ballot, Mike. They would definitely look into that.
And the other thing this audit video brought up was like, here we are paying all these people all this money. That just means we're short-staffed.
Is that what it means?
Kind of like, you're like, okay, we need to hire more people that make less money and just put them out there instead of paying you guys 3 times the money that you don't deserve. It just blows my mind, dude. Blows my mind. I can't, I've never seen anything like. I was in business for a long time. I ran businesses for a long time. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Mike, they'll say they need 5 people, and they'll bring 5 people in, but they'll just pad them 5 people and shut up because it's just a circle.
You tell me you tell me that. I'm like, I didn't like. I was like blown away when you first mentioned that like months ago. I'm like, what? And you're right, dude. You're right. You were right. No one really wants to be a police officer and protect and serve, right? They want the fucking money.
Yep.
And Canton is a fucking honey hole right now.
Oh man,
they're making some serious money. And
let's just preface this by there are some really good people out there that wear the uniform, and they do go above and beyond. But there are definitely a chunk of them that don't.
The top 10 employees in Canton are police officers, the highest paid, are in the top 10.
And if you go look across the state of Massachusetts,
Oh, I know.
you're gonna see the same thing, Mike.
Is it that much of a difference at scale that bad that these police officers in other towns make twice as much as like
Canton's probably
a,
not even.
a school administrator? I'm just using an example. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's
No.
wrong.
No, Canton's probably not even in the top 10 of highest paid police departments in the state. Probably not
Really?
even. Oh yeah. Boston probably pays twice as much.
Oh yeah, right. I guess
Mike,
I would go
not
size to
because
size.
it's Boston, not because it's got the bigger population, because it's more corrupt. They got to pay more people.
And there's bigger
You
budget.
see,
Yeah.
it's more money. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's just
And
more
if they
zeros.
If they don't use it, they lose it, right? So they want to spend it,
always find a way.
and then they want a 3% bump next year.
Of course, and
For what?
actually, their police contract demands it.
Yeah.
So you're letting the police union dictate the policing outcome of the town. How's that work?
Right. You're right.
And that's based on money.
And then it comes
Nothing
down to
else.
votes. Then it comes down to votes.
Listen, I need more coffee. Hold on.
Yeah. So the police union, if you can get them to side with you, whether you're a president electee or say the mayor, if you get the unions behind you in the city, you get thousands and thousands of votes. And so they say. I mean, you can go to the poll and do whatever you want to do. It's crazy, man. This town I live in, the more and more I learn, the more and more disgusted I get. And then I was just watching Eden's show about the duckies in front of Chris Albert's business, and like,
can you imagine how much money?
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yep.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Murder police investigating the murder of a duck, rubber duck.
Not in a million years, man. And here was the other question. Here's a good question. Why didn't they call the Canton Police Department to investigate this? He called Bukaki off the rip.
Because his brother was working. That way he can still get it.
I see.
Investigated without it going through Canton.
Oh yeah. So in the
audit, right under their wing.
In the video we posted, right, about the audit.
Yep.
They actually broke down the actual amount of money it cost us to suspend Kevin Albert. It's like $140,000.
It was on top of it, but they paid him $30,000 when he was out for the summer, and then it cost $9,000 for the investigation. That's $39,000 without even starting. That's just that's just a baseline.
And then
Mike,
the number one,
40 grand. Who's cutting that check, Mike? 40 large.
Yeah. Hey, and then the other, like the number one call that comes into the police station, is like a, check for suspicious person. There's this one business on 138, Canton car something, that got like 30 calls that they had to respond to for a suspicious person in the parking lot.
You really think so?
Yeah. No, I don't. So why wouldn't this Canton car dealership, this used car dealership, just get a security guard?
Mike.
Money.
No, there's not 30 calls. They put the 30 calls down as calls to make it seem as if they need more help. See, we have 500 calls this year, right? 365 days, but we have 500 calls. It's more than one call per day per person, blah, 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 blah. They break it down like that. So there's like one officer should be able to handle 2.3 calls per hour per shift / that math that they do there. And that's how they're going to justify hiring more people, by putting down that there's been 30 disturbances at that car dealership when there's probably been 3.
Gotcha.
But they have to pad the books. They're definitely not going to put down that there's been a rape in town, because a rape will look bad on the town. So Helena doesn't even bother addressing it. And she says, oh, no, I don't think that was a rape. So she's judge, jury, and executioner in that part. But when it comes to just a regular disturbance, they can be anything. So it's just a generic freaking term they use to pad the books. And I'm telling you now.
This rubber ducky thing made the Canton Citizen paper.
Man, Mike, it made national paper. The world, bud. The world's looking at these rubber ducks. Oh, dude, I'm glad you brought that up. Mike.
Oh man. And it's a Jeep thing. You see them in Jeeps all the time in the front windshield. People drive around with rubber duckies in the front of the windshields all the
Yes.
time.
Yes.
I mean, what's the big deal?
Mike,
I don't know.
it's
I'm just fucking baffled, man. I just don't
it
get
doesn't
it.
make any sense to me.
No, it doesn't, man. It doesn't. I'm like sitting there scratching my head, like, are we talking? Is this real? I'm hitting the pause button, play button again. Like, am I actually watching this right now? Am I still? Is this really happening in my town?
Yes. It's like upside down world. Nothing makes any sense, Mike.
But,
So I want to.
Yeah, good.
All right, hold on.
Yeah. And then this podcast that came out, it had this podcast to run.
Yep.
You know, it's I don't know. I mean, like, it seems like we know more than he does.
Well, Mike, he's writing a book, right? He's not doing the research that.
Hey, you're on echo. You're echoing. Whoever's doing that. Good. Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Like he's doing the research on into Aiden and into how he came about the story. He doesn't necessarily he's not interested in the facts as much as he's interested in Aiden, like the facts regarding Aiden, like those facts. How
Gotcha.
you know. So I think that's that whole relationship there. When people got to give him a break. I'm pretty sure he. I don't think he means well, but I mean he's doing his job, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
So yeah.
And he's like, not too many people don't, know about the Karen Reed case throughout the country. I was like, what? That's not what I know.
It's not just the country; it's the world, for crying out loud.
True. I'm like, where's he get this information from? So I'm like, I like that kind of like put a red flag up for me. Like, bro, man, like everybody knows about this. Like, I'm in Block Island. Everybody knows about this case because my Jeep, my Bronco has Canton dump stickers on it, so people would see it. Oh, you're from Canton.
Oh, really? They
Yeah,
said something right away.
Right off the rip, dude.
Really?
Built from people from Billerica, from Rhode Island, New York. Oh yeah, it was a conversation starter. Oh yeah, it's crazy.
All right, so Mike.
Yeah, but
the rubber duck thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got this dude on Twitter. Now, this is some scary stuff, in a way. He thinks I'm going to jail because I had a rubber duck. Yeah, I'm gonna get a
summons?
Witness intimidation, all because I used. Where are they, man? I used a rubber duck. I held a rubber duck up on my live to the camera. I held up a rubber duck. So by doing that, it's like numerous felonies. It's like tearing the mattress tag off. Like, look out.
And this guy, Deputy Manshock, that was been threatening Karen on Twitter.
The guy that's missing. You mean him? The guy that wasn't him?
Yeah.
Wasn't him?
So I wouldn't worry about what this guy's trying to tell you, Tom, because the people have the option just to log off your channel. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. They have.
I bring this up because the guy's name is Tim Riccio. I bring it up because I know he's watching right now.
Okay.
He watches everything, like legitimate. He's watching me right now. Right. Right. So.
What the fuck?
So they're all thinking, right?
Tommy.
Because I brought this duck up in my thing. I'm going to jail.
So when you were at court the other day, how many rubber duckies were around in the courtroom? Did you see anybody holding a rubber duck, or was there one on the sidewalk? Because
this chick was walking and they were falling out of her purse, just like leaving a trail as she was walking. They're everywhere.
I was at a standout at Michael Morrissey's office, and they were lined up across the sign where Michael Morrissey's office was. There was like 15 duckies.
Yep.
There. So what's okay?
Mike,
all right.
It's against the law. Just don't do it. I'm telling you. I saw a guy wearing a rubber duck shirt. I made him turn it inside out. I care about him. I don't want him going to jail.
John Como was wearing a duck suit.
Felony now. Forget it.
Are you serious?
Felony. Supposedly. That's what this guy Tim says. He's the new.
Yeah, he's a newbie.
The new duck manager guy.
The duck manager.
Guy. Yeah, he determined.
And all because of the saying, if it looks like a duck, it walks like a duck.
got
It's
to
a
be a
fucking
duck.
duck.
That's
Are
it,
you serious? That's
Mike.
what I
It's
thought.
the yellow duck that I held up to the camera, right?
Oh, yeah, so Aiden is going through the charging docks of this lady in the interview with the Yuri, and Aiden's talking to when Yuri's asking a question, and it's like German voice,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's like the Gestapo,
Well, Yuri's
a
from over there, so yeah.
Ukrainian. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I gotta say, it was funny.
Oh yeah,
It
there you
was
go.
funny.
Amy had a run into with the lady, right?
What?
Yeah, she just went off on Amy. Amy's a sweetheart, and she's because she was friggin' posting pictures. She's sending the Mass State Police over to her house like right away. Like you're the problem. You're posting
Oh,
pictures of a duck, dude.
wow.
People are triggered. They're legit triggered by this rubber duck. That little squeaky look. It's just a little
That
rubber that goes on the dash of a Jeep. Yeah,
it does.
exactly.
It
Those
goes.
ducks
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Mike get triggered hard. And I
Yeah,
don't know what do you say to that?
I went to get when I went looking at jacuzzis and stuff, the hot tubs, right? The ones they had in the showroom, they had rubber ducks floating in them.
Felony. Can't be doing that, Mike.
So
Don't do it.
So what if Chris Albert walks into a hot tub, shop, and there's rubber duckies floating around in one? Is he gonna lose his shit?
Yeah. And the owner's gonna end up in Cedar Junction. Look out.
Right. Like, what? And then Meredith posts that video of them taping everybody, which is not illegal. But then they're talking about the people, how much how many losers they are. So are they really intimidated?
But we can't talk about them, and we can't call them losers, right?
Right. It's two different standards, man.
It is. And the minute you say like 227 happened,
oh fuck,
because it did, and Colin was in the house.
Oh, Flipper did that. Flipper did that.
That's all I gotta say.
Flipper opened up yesterday morning's Twitter with Colin was in the house, and I swear to God, the comments, the trolls
blew up, right?
He fucking smashed them. He fucking ate them up yesterday.
Yep.
I actually went out for a while and I came back and I was like, and he was just like, he goes to me, I woke up angry today. I go, oh shit, I feel bad for some people.
Well, you know how you solve that problem? You don't go to sleep. That we don't wake up angry.
It's true. You're always angry, right?
You don't go to sleep.
Right. I didn't wake up angry. I just never went to sleep, man.
There you go.
That's a good way to solve it.
Glenn, thank you so much, Glenn. Really.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Listen, at 8:30, I forgot to even mention that. 8:30, we're gonna do a members only show for a little bit. Just test out the members only thing. Make sure that it's all working. 8:30. So this time, people, this time.
I'm all new to this stuff, so if I ask stupid questions, Tom, don't just kind of go with it.
I just get yelled at. It's okay.
All right, because I don't like I asked about stickers and stuff. I don't know what the stickers are, and then Flipper's making fun of me.
Ooh.
I'm just like, what? Okay, I don't know what a sticker was. I'm sorry, bro.
I'd rather Flipper than the women.
True.
I can deal with Flipper head. The women, I don't know, man.
When Flipper
win that.
When Flipper shoots me a text and just goes, "I woke up angry this morning," I'm like, "Oh, it's gonna be a long day."
Oh boy.
And he starts off with just the little words, "Colin was in the house,"
and that's it. He was. It's a fact. Absolutely.
He was in the house.
He was there.
He was in the house, man. And then Sean the golf man posted those screenshots of his phone. Did you?
Oh yeah. No.
Shit.
The ones that he just recently posted
yesterday.
Yeah. I read one of them. Maybe I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
One of them I've read prior, but I never spoke of it.
Man, that's heavy.
Yeah.
It just tells me a couple things. Things are getting close.
Oh yeah. But that's been out there from I want to say that's been out there for at least 10, 11 months.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it's been out there for a while, one of them. And it's just something you keep in the back of your head. You don't mention it, and you kind of look at all the other pieces, and all the other pieces make sense based on what that says.
Right.
Or they don't.
Right.
So
that was crazy. I was like, oh man.
I think all the video is uploaded.
What?
Someone asked something about the court videos. We re-uploaded to the page. I think they are uploaded. They're
Oh,
still there.
the ones that you signed off on for the company.
Oh no, those are separate.
Okay.
These are all the other court videos. I think he's referring to the other channel. Those court
Oh,
videos, like those videos.
from a year ago and stuff.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
don't forget, we were one of the first ones out there in
Yep.
Stoughton.
Remember Fanning? We were talking about Fanning, and then all of a sudden it freaking blew up, and everybody was talking Fanning. Remember that?
Yeah, it was a matter of time.
Yep.
And we were sitting on that for a day or two, itching. And he's a piece of shit. But Garino. Oh my goodness.
A lot of stuff we're sitting on we can't talk about.
No, I know. But like that Sean on the golf post I was just like, whoa.
Mm-hmm. It was funny. Aiden made a comment about Sean.
Yeah.
Like they don't have the same sources. They got completely different sources. And you can tell by what Sean has for data versus what Aiden has for data.
Yeah.
You can just tell, so it's
Sean
good that they don't have the same person. That's actually really good, right?
Yeah, of course. Sean got some intel in Boston PD, which I like to read.
Oh God. Think of the stuff you can't print, just like the stuff we can't talk about. The stuff
he brings a lot. He brings a lot to the table with 30 plus years in the biz. That's respectable. You gotta, if he's got friends.
And it's not just that, but he's worked with all different types of other agencies too.
El Federale. Yeah,
yep.
He knows
all them.
So like you said, like Aiden's gonna have his way, and Sean's gonna have his side. And even, I think Aiden mentioned it last night. Like, we don't have the same sources.
Nope,
we don't.
And that's really good.
But so I guess the Galera had after Aiden show last night was posting a 14-page document about the Mark Betterow letter in court the other day that you were at.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it yet though. I haven't seen it yet, but I think Mike and the Young Jerks might have it on too.
I'm looking for that letter right now.
It's like 14 pages. And Aiden goes, I'm not going to do it because, I'm part of it, but I'm going to let other people do it. So,
well, I'm going to show you. This will tell you a lot, okay? If you all haven't read it, it's well worth the read. But let me show you this. This, I think, is the most telling thing in the world. Look at what that says.
Oh, yeah, the grant one, yeah.
But look at this.
Oh, my dear God.
Even Grant knows it was a setup.
The Massachusetts State Police and the special prosecutor assigned to the Aiden Turtleboy Kearney case were all engaged in extrajudicial conversations dating to at least the fall of 2023.
He got popped at Christmas. They did it so they would go intentionally take him away from his kids at Christmas.
Ken Mello is going to be a witness.
He is a witness.
He is.
And he's in deep shit. I would not want to be Ken. Listen, I heard some bad stuff about him. Like he beats his wife, tries to sue her for their dog, lives like a slob. I heard all that stuff, but none of that matters because this goes against everybody's constitutional rights. If this is true.
Right.
Collusion.
Yeah, complete collusion. Yeah. Trying to set him up. So they did set him up.
And this is Ken Mello doing what he did to his ex-wife to the rest of us. That's what this is.
Sounds first rodeo. Sounds like
the state of Massachusetts gave Michael Morrissey the power to pay him to do that to us with our money.
$70,000
with our money. Think about that. We pay them with our money to prosecute us.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a win.
I know you're being sarcastic, so yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I mean, who do you call? The complaint department?
The Ghostbusters.
Right? Like what are you gonna do about that, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, there is no out.
Well, the vote, you gotta get Morrissey out of there, right? And there's two more candidates running, hopefully. That I don't know anything about them, but
do you really think he's not gonna friggin' win?
I hope not, Tom.
Come on.
I hope you're wrong.
It's gonna be a landslide. What are you talking about? Set yourself up for it now, bud. He's gonna win hands down. Absolutely. Hands down, he's gonna win.
Killing me with that.
Just an election is the cheapest deal. I mean, election's only $50,000. You can
I will go
pay
to
for a murder if you want it.
I promise you this. I will go to every anti-Mike Morrissey rally that we can put together. I will be there. I will do the live stream. You can stay home.
Buddy. It's already determined, man.
I will stay. You stay at home.
He's already won.
I will do the live stream. You stay at home this time. I'll do the Mike Morrissey stuff because that I am adamant about speaking out about that guy.
And I listen. He's gonna win.
Oh, you're killing me.
Yep.
You're killing me, Smalls.
How does he stay? How does he not lose prior? How's that?
He ran unopposed. He ran unopposed.
Really?
Times.
Is that what they're telling you?
Well, they were scared probably to run against him.
You're gonna go against the mob? You're gonna go against the mob? Exactly. I mean, like legit. This is what the movies are made about.
Right.
You're gonna go against them?
Yeah, no.
Good luck.
You swimming with the fishes.
Good luck with that one. Let me know how that works out for you. Unopposed. Right. Yeah. There's a reason for that one.
I agree with that. I was wondering that. Why, why is nobody like
is he he's such a great DA, Mike. Come on now, all you guys watching. He's such a great district attorney. Why would he ever not be the district attorney, right? It's like Lally. There is no other attorney. We have Lally. We win. Legit. Man. Like we got everything here. We got Lally, we got the DA. We're good.
They call Morrissey went, all right, time to bring in the right-hander. Pull Lally. And you know what?
I'll pitch. That's what he's saying. He's on the mound. Don't get out. I got this from here.
Yeah. It's just weird that they get Whitey's old lawyer.
You think that's weird?
Mike? I think that's
either incompetence or incompetence or intentional. It's one or the other, right?
Yeah. So I think it's intentional.
We can't be dumb. I mean, how are you be dumb about this
guy? A smart guy. Everybody's saying that.
God, he represented Whitey of all things.
Right? Yeah. I hear he's going to drop 1 and 3 and go up to 2. But who knows?
Listen, why? Why? Right? Why?
Right. We all know what happened.
Just to protect him. And you know what? Push it past the election. Push it past the election. Push it.
Right.
We'll see. That's what they're gonna do. He'll get an extension. Then it's gonna say it's gonna take twice as long.
Are you talking about the presidential election? Or are you talking about Mike Morrissey?
Just the playbook, Mike. It's the playbook, right?
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
it's been look at Aiden's case, 300 days.
And he hasn't got what? They can't copy a hard drive, Mike. You know how it is to copy a drive? Amy,
I can do it.
How long does it take to copy a drive?
A minute.
Easy. Ghost. Use a product called Ghost. By Norton, they make it.
I've heard this thing called the Taint Team for like months now, and they can't put one together, right? And like it's like, what are we doing? And then we've had 3 different judges.
Mike, the Taint Team is just to go through the phone, not copy the phone. To make a copy, you take it, you plug the USB cable in here, and you click the button, copy, and that's it.
Could Garino do it?
Yes, you could do it. Amy is seconds. She knows. You plug the phone in. You don't, Mike. All phones have a port in the back, right?
Yeah.
You plug the phone in. You can handle that, right? Job description. Insert cable in the phone.
Copy
or
file.
Device. Sorry. That's extra training. You need a whole nother day of training just to know that there's devices that plug in. You plug it in, Mike, and you go and you hit copy. That's it.
I know.
And it's been how long they can't do that?
Well, it's been dragging on for 300 days, from what I've been told.
It's got to be all the murder cases in front of his, right?
Well, those are all compromised now, too. You know that, right?
Of course.
All right.
Because of course it is.
Some case investigator is compromised.
But again, 300 days to what? Plug the phone in. They can't plug the phone in and hit copy in what? 300 days? Right. Legitimate, right?
Yeah.
And why would we not want to hire this guy again as a DA? He's doing pissa.
He's getting people paid.
They all got paychecks every week from every 300 days. They got paycheck every 7 days, didn't they?
Yep. And a lot
None
of
of it
money.
matters. But Aiden's phone doesn't matter in any of that equation, does it?
Right.
I mean, it
No.
matters to him, obviously, but it doesn't matter to them.
No.
Innocent.
No.
That, Mike, that is all you need to know about government or politics or anything of the sort. I mean, police don't even have to protect you. They don't.
No. You're right. You're
They
right.
don't
I
have
found
to
that.
protect
You
you.
told me that. And I looked into that. That right. Unless you're locked up.
Yep.
That's the only
Then
time.
you're
they
in.
have to protect
Then you're in their control. They have to
That's right.
protect you. Yep.
you. And even that's dangerous. I
It
don't know.
comes down to he said, she said, or it comes down to again, whatever.
Intentional or
Yeah.
hey, how much do you think it costs the state for Bukaki to Buchanan to go around and investigate this? The time, just the time, like billable hours.
God. I couldn't begin. I couldn't even begin. They got to be making $1.25 an hour, right?
And then to go down
time and a half on top of that, right? Plus, there were 4 guys, him and his new partner. Plus, he called in 2 other people.
Right.
So that's 2 teams of
and
4 people
and a dog.
Okay.
Right. I'm kidding about the
So,
dog.
like, yeah, I couldn't even begin to imagine.
And then okay, now you got to file the motion to get a clerk magistrate to sign off on it. I mean, there's a lot more to it than just.
But that's easy. I've seen him walk into court in the Stoughton District Court many times. Actually, ask Meredith. We sat there and watched him walk in, put his hand up. They kick us out, but we get to look through the glass. He puts his hand up and he attests to what he's going to say to be the truth. Gone. There's a warrant. Beat it. Next.
So now the interview that Eden had on last night, that was all from memory because he doesn't tape anything.
No, that's how good he knows his stuff.
That's crazy.
It's personal to him. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, you think everything was said word to word was perfect? I mean, no, that's impossible.
I think it's pretty close. No, I think he's pretty close.
He's that good? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what, Tom? You know what I would have said when he walked up to my door? The first thing, warrant.
But unless you know now, right?
Well, yeah.
Why wouldn't you, right? If you didn't know what you know now, well, sure. How you doing? What can I do to help you? I didn't do anything wrong, right?
Right. But
the whole time you're giving them evidence.
And he's using your words against you.
Everything. So just so everyone knows.
Warrant.
Anytime you talk to a police officer, you only need to say one word, warrant. And if they have a warrant, you take it, let them go and get whatever they want. Now, you don't say anything you say to the police, anything, even if you say, hi, how's your day going? Used against you. All of it. It's used to, it's probable cause. It's a reasonable suspicion. I can go in now. It gives that opens the door for so many things. Don't talk to the police. If you
say it right through the door. You don't even have to open the door. Yep. You can just say warrant.
Come back with a warrant, and that's
what I've done.
Yep.
And they just walk away because they want you to come out and engage them. They want you to talk. Right, the good cop, bad cop.
That builds their ability to go in and get you. Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
And I know because I've been on the other one.
Little trick. Never take a breathalyzer, by the way. Never take a breathalyzer.
In fact, get out of your car and start drinking.
Yep.
Get out of your car, go on the lawn, and then crack a beer.
Right in front of everybody.
Now they can't prove if you were drinking and driving or you just started drinking just now.
And not just that, but you're on someone else's property, and they have no right to go on someone else's property because you're not a threat or anything like that.
We should teach an OUI class on the song.
I know they'd all hate us. Everything you do is evidence. They already know you're drunk beforehand, so everything you do is just no. I wasn't me. I didn't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Take the keys out of the ignition.
Yep.
Right. Yep. Do not leave the keys in the ignition.
That's a big one. Because keys, that's operation just by the keys being in the but these no push button cars. What do you do?
That's a good point. Yeah,
it's always available there. You're done. Unless the keys are inaccessible, hence being
thrown in the woods
out without the ability of the fob to work.
That's interesting. I never thought of it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Cars, think about it. I mean, you go from your Bronco to the new car. I mean,
two different things, two different animals.
The ignition in the new one,
right?
Like it's not.
So you have a key cycle and then ignition. So the way the key cycle works in my car, if I just want to turn the radio on, I still got to put my foot on the brake and hit the button. But I can hold it a little bit longer, and then the engine starts. Right? Okay. It's crazy.
Yep. Yeah. Funny how that works, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Now you're looking at it going, oh, yeah, whoa.
What blew my mind, though, about the OUI thing was like, if you literally got out of your car and took your keys out of your car and went into someone's lawn and cracked a beer and started drinking, there's no way they can tell when you started drinking.
Nope.
That is crazy.
They have to wait so long before they give you the test.
And then,
if you just had a beer, then they know. Yeah.
Yeah. You had a beer after you pulled over, got the keys out of ignition, and started drinking on the lawn.
Right. See? Look at this. You can't. It's still operation. You can't make the car operate for you. You have to operate that vehicle. You have to tell it to do that.
Oh, wow. Really?
Because the self-driving cars. You can't get in and say, take me home, right?
Right.
It's operation.
I would think that'd be the benefit of having a car like that.
No. Because... You're telling me, oh, great. The first person that gets wrecked from a friggin' Tesla is going to either sue the operator or sue the company.
Right.
Who's got more money?
Right.
You're not getting money out of Tesla.
No.
It goes to the operator.
That's a good question. I never thought of it like that. That's what I thought the whole thing was good for. Like, if you're drunk, you just get in the passenger side and just go, take me home.
Well, yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, it's safety. I think that's great.
Right.
But, yeah.
Well, thank God I don't drink.
Yeah, me either.
Actually, I did have a glass of wine last night by the fire. I'll say that I did, but it was just fun. It was just fun. No big deal, right?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a glass of wine. Yeah.
So, listen, we're gonna do a members only show.
Oh, how's this work now? We're
gonna find out at 8:30.
So
the first one we're doing, the first members only. It's our first. It's all like junior prom night or something.
Oh, Flipper.
Oh, boy.
Here he is. Yeah, he's already reading my hat. Already giving me shit. He woke up angry this morning. Hopefully
Shelby's up.
Hopefully he's feeling better today. Because he crushed it yesterday, folks. He was, oh my God.
He was on top of it. He's on top of it all the time.
He
really
dude.
Is. He's just.
Yeah.
He's
a funny dude. He's funny. I wouldn't want to be on his bad side.
No,
I just wouldn't. I just say that to my wife. I'm like, just thank God he likes us. Because if he didn't, we fucked. Anyways, kudos to him.
Anyway.
But yeah. So members only, huh? So you're gonna be a member. What does it cost to be a member?
I don't remember. $2.99.
Tom.
$2.99. That was so long ago, man. Everything's happened from then till now. My head just kind of.
We gotta reduce that price. We don't need $2.99.
I know it's 99 cents. I think.
Yeah,
maybe 99 cents. Shelby,
I paid a buck for it.
Well, they said I'm worth it. They say I'm worth more. $2.99.
Well, you're worth it, man. Trust me, you are. But anyways, hey, listen. Side, are you going Tuesday, 9:00? Denim?
Me or Flipper?
You.
You're planning on it?
All right, man. Okay. I hope so.
Yeah, we're planning on it.
I'll log on with you. I'll be in here on Tuesday morning. Okay.
Badass. Yeah.
Just so you know, I got you back.
I know you guys do. All you guys do. Oh, YouTube has to approve the tiers.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's what it was. I think they did one tier just to get it started, and YouTube had to approve it. That's why we only got one so far, I think.
So not only are we telling you about the Karen Reed case, but we're going to tell you how to run a YouTube channel.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, so just stay with us, folks. We'll show you how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, just follow me and Tom, because I don't know what we're doing. But you know what? I'm having fun doing it.
Shelby, we got to figure out a way how to give memberships. Like we have to figure out ways we can like gift them out.
Right. I don't know. You guys got to tell me, man. I don't care about
creators have 10 free memberships to gift every month now too. All right, you can change the price, but they have to approve the change. That's where I think we're at. I think Remy's right.
So can we do it or not?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we already got that. We're already, the members are all set. We're trying to adjust the price lower, but we had to start with something first.
Right.
And then YouTube approved it. So we're there.
Hey, another thing I want to tell you too is that kudos to you, Tom, about the Justin Root case.
Oh, kudos to that. We both did that one.
No, that was more you. I jumped in, you helped me, but kudos to you because you took that information, you got it online with us. We talked about it. She was very grateful for it, and it got traction.
Yeah, it
It
did,
got
didn't it?
traction. It did.
Yep.
It did, Tom. That put a feather in the cap for that one because eventually it probably would have anyways. But you were the first one to say, "Hey, listen, no, there's something wrong here." You understood that, and then
Yeah.
I finally figured it out too. Like you're right,
The,
and then I'm glad to see that everybody else is jumping on that, and I'm happy about that. It makes
well,
me
yeah.
happy.
Yeah, because it's wrong. I mean, they
It
didn't
is.
need to shoot him a
Yeah,
second time, man. They didn't. There was no
no,
need for that. None.
no.
And
Oh,
and then you're looking at the investigation afterwards, and boy, you want to there's so much wrong with that. No. So
and
yeah,
then who's involved? Who's involved with the murder? Nash Garlic District Attorney's Office. Yuri's
yeah, that same one investigating Boston.
He's
There's,
in town investigating Boston police officers, guys.
there's just so much.
Fucking scratch my head on that one.
You can't. It just
I mean, seriously. No, but just be honest though. We
and,
first saw the picture of the black guns, right? When they put, we thought, and I said it first, it was probably a good shoot. But
right,
then we kept on going,
right, and
right?
looked into it.
Your first reaction is like, look, he's gonna gun it. Like, oh, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
no, scratch that off and keep going, right? Because everything that you see is not always true sometimes.
There was no.
And
They shot the gun out of his hands with pieces on the ground.
we
He
found
had no
out
gun at the second shoot.
because we did our due diligence.
Right.
And we said, no, this is wrong. And we're standing behind this one. And this was months ago, Tony.
Yeah.
This is months ago. This is like in the beginning of the summer. And she was at the Mike Morrissey standouts. And remember she had her own. You went to it, Tom.
And again, she made it easy for me to be able to disseminate it amongst everybody, so you all know about it because everyone and she made it specifically. Her and Anne Marie did a great job with it. They both. Yeah. Anne Marie was just on Sean's show. She did a great job again. So they make it easy for me to bring it to the people.
And the swag they had. I mean,
yes,
brochures, hats, shirts. They spent their own money. And then she's making I love this. She's making her life mission to make sure there's justice and the laws changed. That's important.
Yes.
About how operational guidelines are done, but how the Boston police handled this shooting that no one knows about, that no one talks about. All right. And there was a call into the select board meeting the other night. I think it might have been Dennis's wife, and about how many murders or bodies that have been found in the last. And we've talked about this.
We've talked about. We didn't even know about.
Right, and then she reinforced it and added one or two that we were like, "Fuck." Right.
Where do they keep coming from, Mike?
And why don't we know about them, Tom?
Again, the reason you don't know is because the chief of police.
Right.
Last press conference she's done.
It was the one that she gave at the select board meeting.
It wasn't a press conference. That was her opinion.
Yeah. She was reading out of a prepared statement, angry as fuck.
Blaming Aiden for fucking God knows what.
Right. A blogger. Right? Yeah.
Blame him. He's the one.
Yeah. And then that was kind of cool is that Aiden posted a picture of him being arraigned and who was in the stands watching him get in handcuffs and everything. Who was there? All the haters. Everybody that hated him, that he was exposing, were all there.
And it says something that the evidence or his work product is what he's trying to get. That work product convicts them.
That's right.
That's why they have it.
They have so much skin.
And people when they see it that way, people will see it the right way.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's not what he did. It's what they're trying to say he did.
Right. Yep.
Big difference.
Big difference. Huge difference. Yep. So he called them out. He knows where the skeletons are buried, really.
And he actually told me how he was talking about how Paul Keefe would Yuri against it. It was bad last night. He was on fire, man. He was on fire. He does not like Yuri. Yuri's going around harassing people.
I remember when he went up to Kate's. That was called Katie. to her house and was like really trying to pressure her into saying that he made me send this text, and she's like, no, he didn't. It was just a message or something like that. But
right.
He had it out for Aiden. When the dispatcher got arrested?
Yeah.
Remember that day?
Mm-hmm.
He had it out for Aiden before that day.
Okay.
There was already a thing going on. So, yeah, people don't realize how much this is going on a long time that he's wanted Aiden.
And they got nothing.
They
did lock him up. They did get him, per se, but now he's got the evidence that says it was a fucking frame job.
Every 60 seconds of every minute of that whole entire time he was incarcerated is Yuri Buchanan's fault. He violated Aiden's civil rights. He took his life and liberty away.
It's Fourth Amendment. Yep.
So like you can't do that, but yet
nope.
They allowed this guy to take his right away. He took his freedom. Gone.
Locked him up in front of his kids on purpose.
Yep. Intentional.
Took his tools of the trade. They sent the CERT team after him, or the CPAC, whatever they are.
Yeah,
so, all they had to do was call him and say, "We need to talk to you. Come on down."
Mike, talking snipers in the bushes and stuff, looking to get a guy that writes a blog. Like he wrote bad things about Michael Morrissey, his boss. Think of what Michael Morrissey said. Go get this guy and shut him up, because that's the only thing he could say.
Yeah. And what's this whistleblower I heard they get fired? You hear anything like this from the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office?
They wouldn't fire a whistleblower.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Look into that one, man.
What an example that sets, right? Oh, you want to say something? Fired. It's against the law, but
I know.
Again, it's what we think the law is. It doesn't apply to them because they are the law, Mike.
They got the guns and badges, man.
They can actually murder somebody.
They have.
They can, murder a recruit that's trying to be one of them.
They murdered Justin Root.
Yep.
They murdered that guy.
Just like that.
And no, it was a fair shoot. We're gonna have a couple interviews with you guys. No body cameras, no nothing. He's already disarmed, already shot.
The cop didn't even have his own gun. It was a borrowed gun. The guy that did the shoot borrowed. This is my buddy's gun. Not even my gun.
It wasn't his.
No.
Was
not his service weapon. No.
Thank you.
No.
Well, how does that happen? How did he not carry your service weapon? Why wouldn't he have it?
I guess he was at the gym, and he must have went in the wrong locker, and didn't put the wrong underwear on, but took the wrong gun. I don't know. Make any of this make sense? It doesn't. It can't. I don't have that formula to make any of this make sense. I wish I could. It doesn't work out to me. How does Justin Root get just swept under the rug? Something like that.
I know.
The same way John O'Keefe gets swept under the rug. The same way that Chris Casey, Enrique, Sandra, her baby. Think about that. A pregnant girl.
Yep.
Who every cop knew. Every cop knew who that girl was. They all knew that's so-and-so's girlfriend. And then what? She's missing? And you don't say nothing? Mike.
Yeah, I know.
How's that make sense, buddy? The cops who do the investigating, just a missing girl?
And then Paul Gallagher's investigation into Kevin Albert was a joke. They had Gallagher investigate Kevin Albert. Now, you as a former police officer, make that make sense.
It wasn't an investigation. It was just.
Thank you. It was a money grab.
That's it. Transfer money from A to B. Make this. All the numbers equal 0. Hence, we don't need an audit, right? There's no need for an audit. Why do you want to audit the police station?
For reasons just like that.
They're doing a great job, though.
Are they?
As far as they're saying.
That's right. As far as they're saying, right? As far as they're saying. What don't I just can't imagine what we don't know. What we don't know.
How does the police department not open its doors? I don't understand that. How does it not open its doors and say,
If
"Sure, come
yeah,
on in, take
yeah,
a peek at this audit.
if
Let's
you
get this done. We already have it
if,
all for you. Here you go."
if you have nothing to hide, open the doors.
Yeah.
By doing what they're doing in Canton, it just makes more people and residents more apprehensive to even trust you guys. You understand that? Do they understand that? That like
No,
the more you put walls up and block us out, the more we're just gonna keep going.
they don't get it still.
No, no. And not even like you said, back to Helena, not even a public comment about what's going on. And if it
No.
is, it's a snippet in the paper.
Yep.
It's not even on a cable station. It's just a little thing in the.
And it's what they give them to publish. Here,
Wow.
tell them we have footage of it. We got ring camera footage of this poor lady hitting this cop in the front yard, leaving him
Right.
to be. Got
That was
video footage. Go away. Don't worry about it.
Tell me something that when I first heard about this case and I read that, I'm like, oh shit, that's too bad, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Like
It's over with, right there.
it
Because you
really
knew it all, right? Yeah,
it,
it makes
it
sense.
swayed my opinion because they say they have it on video.
They
I'd be suing the fuck out of them.
again, right?
WBZ.
And then they said the salt of the earth. I guess wrong type of salt. So listen, we have to do our members only. I'm getting yelled at.
How we do it?
We do. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. All right, guys. I think we close this stream, right, and then we open the new one. Because on, when we went into StreamYard, there's 2 streams.
All right. So what do I gotta do?
Just close out of this, and I'll send you a link to the new one.
All right. I'll see you later.
All right, everyone. See you over in the members only channel. Love everybody. You guys are the best. And yeah, we got some things we can talk about over there. A couple things. So see you over there soon. Love you all. Bye.